This video is about making an assignment in Schoology. And to make an assignment is super simple, but there's a lot to think about in terms of what you want to push out to the students and what you want them to be giving back to you. So I'm in a folder. I'm just going to leave it in this general homeroom folder. I'm going to go to Add Materials. I'm going to choose Add Assignment. But seems simple. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to give it an assignment name. I'm going to call it Please Do This Thing. Okay. Here you can put all the directions, big description. You can insert things up here. There's just really no end to what you can have the students looking at when they click on your assignment. So in this space where it says description, you can have pictures, you can have sound, you can insert, you can even insert video in here, but I'm not going to get into that. And you can change the fonts. You can have a whole bunch of text, videos, pictures, and sound in here to prompt the students with this assignment. Or you can have a file, like a Google Drive file, or a Word file or a PowerPoint attached to this whole assignment that they get. So that's another consideration. Due date, you can give it or not, just depends. Category, you have to have a category. Ungraded, we'll leave it out of the grade book. Everything else, we'll put it in the grade book. So if you want this assignment, to be there, choose one of these. You can still have it count for nothing, and we'll show you that in a minute. So pick one of these, like say I want it to be in the grade book, but I don't want it to count. You can also keep it out of the grade book by saying no grading, period. It's another way to keep it from appearing in the grade book at all. If you want it to sit in the grade book but not count, make the factor 0. Then it will have no impact on the running total of the grade. Choose your scale you're going to use for grading it. Now on the bottom, these options are super important. This button here will allow them to submit a product to you, whether it's a picture they took, whether it's a file they made, whether it's a document they did in Word or whatever. This one lets them see it. That's important to stay on. This one, please, please, please decide, do you want them to have a comment box so that they can make a public to each other, to you, comment about the assignment? A lot of kids, if you give them an assignment and leave this enabled, they'll think the comments are the assignment, in which case it might be better to make this whole thing a discussion, not an assignment. So I would recommend unchecking that box in all cases, because it may confuse a child who's expected to turn something in. It may make them think, oh, typing in the comment section is where they want my essay or my paragraph or whatever. When you're done with all that, you can hit create, and your assignment will appear down here. Please do this thing, as I called it. You can always make changes to everything. Clicking this and pressing edit will allow you to go back in and make any changes that you need to. But that's essentially how you make an assignment in Schoology.